So how do you know who's right? This is the question I get hit with all the time. There is so much conflicting information out there. It's really hard to know, what to think. Everybody's got their self-proclaimed health expert, a compelling story, and just a lot of things to kind of confuse the issues with. So what I want to do is I'm going to give you 3 simple steps that are going to help you sift through all this stuff forever. And I promise you, if you use this, you're going to be surprised at how easy it is to break through a lot of this conflicting information. Step 1, what is available in credible medical literature? So not Muscle and Fitness, or I don't want to pick on one magazine, but a lot of the different, health fitness magazines, not what your, hairdresser said, your calorically challenged neighbor, none of that. We want to go to peer-reviewed, credible medical literature. So a couple sources I like to use, there's a bunch of them, but like New England Journal of Medicine, Harvard Health Review are a couple of good sources. There's some really good ones, good university studies out on the internet. You don't have to be a doctor to read a lot of these things. A lot of them are broken down so that you can understand them, and make sure that this information is coming from a source that's actually gone through a credible scientific process. So that's step 1. Now, sometimes the study might not give you the complete picture, depending on what you're looking into, because, it depends on, why was the study ran. Studies are generally looking for very specific things. So it might not give you the complete picture. So the next step is, what does that study line up with cultural comparisons? So, and this is what's led me to land on the diet recommendations that I make. And if you follow me, you already know where I'm going with that. I'm going to do some new stuff on that here really soon. So cultural comparisons, really big deal. And that's an easy thing to source, tons of data on this stuff. So we want to make sure those 2 things line up. And then the last one that people tend to overlook, real obvious, what have you seen with your own eyes? This is a really big one. Is the information lining up with, what you're actually trying to achieve? We want to make sure that people are getting the actual results that you want to get. A lot of times that's just not, the case. So one of the things that I do, and this is a little bit harsh, so, forgive me, but I don't take advice from people that aren't doing better than me. And, again, I know that sounds harsh, but the fact is, it seems like single people seem to have the most relationship advice, and broke people want to tell me what's going on with the economy and how I should spend my money. Now, I accept their information as well-intended. They're probably trying to help, but that's not going to be my source. And we have to apply this idea to our health as well. We have to make sure that people are getting the results that we actually want. And there's tons of examples of this around us everywhere. So start taking the information you get, run it through these 3 steps, and see if it still lines up with what you want to achieve. And if you do this, I promise you, you're going to be surprised at how easy it is to start sorting through stuff. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Super important. And until next time, stay safe.